Did you know there's a nearly $1 trillion problem looming over the American commercial real estate market? It's called the maturity wall, and by 2026, about $936 billion in commercial mortgages will come due. This isn't just a number on a spreadsheet. It's a massive wave of financial pressure that's already hitting property owners like a tidal wave. Even if your property is performing well and your tenants are paying on time, traditional banks are tightening their lending standards like never before. They're scared, and because of that fear, they're turning away even creditworthy borrowers, pushing excellent assets toward the brink of foreclosure. Imagine this scenario. You've spent years, maybe decades, building equity in your commercial property. It's your legacy, your retirement plan, your financial backbone. Then you get a notice of default. Suddenly, a legal clock starts ticking, and every second brings you closer to losing everything you've worked for. The stress is immense. You're watching your hard-earned equity evaporate, not because you mismanaged your property, but because the lending market shifted beneath your feet. Your next stop could be a courthouse auction, where properties are often sold for pennies on the dollar, sometimes as low as 50% of their actual value. Your entire investment wiped out in a flash. Your professional reputation tarnished, your credit score destroyed. It's a nightmare scenario, but it's becoming a reality for thousands of property owners across the country. But what if I told you that this story doesn't have to end in disaster? What if there was a way to hit the reset button to stop that terrifying foreclosure clock and reclaim control of your financial future? This is where we come in. At Commercial Lending USA, we're not just another lender. We've spent the last 30 years on the inside as underwriters, understanding the complexities of the financial world. We've seen these cycles before, and we know how to navigate them. We specialize in connecting savvy investors and property owners with a powerful, often overlooked resource, the $2 trillion private credit market. Think of it as a financial lifeline when the traditional banks have pulled up the ladder. We bridge that critical gap between financial distress and long-term stability. So how does it work? It starts with an asset-based private loan. Unlike banks that get bogged down in endless paperwork and focus on past credit history, we focus on the value of your asset. Your property is the key. By leveraging its equity, we can secure a bridge loan for you in as little as 7 days. Let me repeat that, 7 days. In 1 week, we can stop the foreclosure process dead in its tracks. That ticking clock goes silent. The immediate threat is neutralized, and you get the most valuable thing in any crisis: breathing room. This isn't just about avoiding a sale at the courthouse steps. It's about protecting your professional reputation, preserving your credit score, and keeping your future financing options wide open. This strategic bridge loan puts you back in the driver's seat. It's not a permanent solution, and it's not meant to be. It's a powerful tool designed to give you the time and capital you need to stabilize your business. Maybe you need to make some improvements to attract higher-paying tenants. Perhaps you need to cover operating expenses during a temporary cash flow dip. Or you may need time to find a new long-term financing partner who recognizes the actual value of your property. With the pressure off, you can execute your business plan, increase your property's income, and get it back to a position of strength, and that's the ultimate goal. Once your property is stabilized and thriving again, you're in a much stronger position to transition from our short-term bridge loan to more conventional, long-term financing. You can then explore options such as SBA loans or HUD financing, which offer attractive terms but require a stable, profitable asset. You've effectively used the bridge to cross the chasm of distress, landing safely on the other side with a healthy, income-producing property. You've turned a potential crisis into a strategic comeback. You didn't just survive. You positioned yourself for greater success in the long run. Don't let a temporary hurdle become a permanent loss. That looming maturity wall doesn't have to be the end of your story. The current market tightness is a challenge, but with the right strategy and partner, it's one you can overcome. At Commercial Lending USA, We have over 75 specialized loan options designed specifically to save properties and secure futures. We've helped countless owners just like you navigate these treacherous waters. We understand the urgency and the stakes. If you're facing a looming maturity date, a notice of default, or can't get the financing you need from your bank, don't wait. Don't let your equity slip away. Take control of the situation today.